Hi everyone, one more video of the Love Essentials, and we're calling this one Do What I Say, Don't Do What I Do. Let me tell you why. We've been speaking to a lot of people who follow advice from parents, from friends, from colleagues in relationships, but not always what people tell you or what you see these people doing in their relationships is beneficial for you. Think about it. If someone has just gone through a divorce and they are telling you an advice in relationship, that doesn't really qualify perhaps the person to be telling you what to do, what you should be doing, right? And often, even now in the age of Facebook, you're probably watching this video on Facebook, everyone is a philosopher nowadays on Facebook, right? Everyone is a great philosopher. They write great one-liners there. So the people you should be taking advice from in your relationship are people who can indeed help you. You know, perhaps take advice from the Word of God itself, from people who are, I wouldn't say qualified, but that have done something that has worked for them, and they can now pass on the knowledge to you.
I would even go further and say, be smart. Before you listen to advice from anyone, try to find out what is that person's life like, in relationship-wise. What do they have to give you? Because it's very easy, like James was saying, for me to start writing a few lines on Facebook or on a blog or anywhere else I like, and start giving advice, or even do a YouTube video about, because that's quite popular, James, nowadays. Many people have channels on YouTube to give advice about things that they don't even leave. They don't leave those things that they talk about. And I think this is important. So be smart and check, who are these people? What do they have to offer me? Do they know what they are talking about?
And you know, Lena, sometimes people say, look, but I've been doing exactly what I've been told to do, what my parents told me to do in relationships. And I even remember an example. Someone was telling me that her mother gave her advice that if her daughter ever got married, that she should put her man in his place rather. So she said, look, when you get married, put your husband in his place. Now, if this advice was any good, then her mom's wedding or marriage should be great. And actually, she was divorced. So the truth is...
Probably because of that, kind of thinking. Because no one is supposed to boss anyone. Like we spoke on our previous video, we are a team. So basically, it's like what you said in the beginning. Don't really follow someone's advice if you don't see that they leave that kind of advice.
So, make sure that you use in your relationship what works and not necessarily what every Tom, Dick and Harry tell you to do. So this is very important. It's important you follow some advice from people who can actually help you. Like we said, take examples from the Word of God that can help you, and that will help your relationship. And don't follow things that perhaps hasn't worked for others, so it probably won't work for you. So that's very important, okay? It's been a pleasure to have you here with us. Until next time.